And here I am. Very well, then I shall teach you the art of sailing. Come next to my hull and press A to climb aboard. Set sail. You got Y, Z, or X. Wait, what? Oh, set the sail you got to Y, Z, or X and press the same button to hoist it. Blah, 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 blah. Thanks for telling me how to use it. Yes, I know how to use it. One more thing. When you are out at sea, with few landmarks to go by, you will be at the mercy of your sea chart. I have marked the place we should currently be heading on for your sea chart. If you get lost, simply press up on the D-pad to open the chart and confirm your position. Now, a westerly wind blows. Hop in and let it carry us to the east. So that's all for Windfall Island for now. We'll definitely be returning here. It's a very vast island. But for now, I think we're done with it. So let's... I'll show you how to use the pictograph really quickly. It's pretty neat. You know, you can just use it like this, zoom in, just like you can with the telescope. But you can take a picture. Let's just take a picture of the King of Red Lions for now, because we don't really know that many people. How's that? There we go. That looks pretty cool. Oh, right, yeah. It also saves in black and white, and in like a really shitty JPEG. Look at that. It's so bad. But, not to spoil anything, but it will take in color later. We'll take pictures in color. So, as you can see, the arrow behind the boat, this took me a while to figure out when I was a kid. The arrow behind the boat is the direction that the wind is blowing. So we're just going to drift out a little bit so we can actually go in this direction and pull out our sail. And now, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, you are now sailing the seas. One of the biggest parts of the Wind Waker. It has some fantastic music. Very, very famous for this music. And you'll be spending a lot of time in the game doing this to traverse this vast map. Now, when I say vast, I actually mean it. This is the island that we started on, our home island. This is where Tetra took us in her pirate ship, and this is where the bird threw us. And this is where we're going. It is a large, large map. Just to put that in perspective. Look how slowly we're going. Okay, just let me put this in perspective. So look, maybe like 10 seconds from now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, look. We hardly made any distance, but the fact that we were able to go here in the pirate ship and get tossed this entire distance in like a second, or maybe we drifted there, I don't even know. It's a vast, vast ocean, and there's tons to see and tons to do. Every square on this map, actually, is a separate island. Like, see the island we're headed up to right there, with the big spire, and that island over there, and then Windfall Island back there. Those are all sectors on this map, so every single one of these squares has its own island, which is pretty cool. I like what they did with this map in terms of size. Although, I would have to say that Twilight Princess really takes the cake for what I feel is the most immersive world because of its size. I'm not entirely sure about Skyward Sword, but I like Twilight Princess in terms of its vastness of the main world, like before you go in any dungeons or anything. It seems very well done. Not to say that Skyward Sword or this game isn't, I just really appreciate that. And I think one of the things they did in Wind Waker, because of the seas here, the reason that they have this is to mask the loading time. See, we don't have to wait for any loading screens while we get here, because it's loaded in while we get to it, like in the boat. Now, soon enough, the King of Red... Look at that, that's a pretty cool island. Just take a look at all that. It's wonderful. And I'm pretty sure the King of Red Lions will tell us. Yeah, there we are. There, on the horizon! That is our destination, DRL. Dragon Roost Island. And if many of you have played Brawl, or simply you just like Legend of Zelda music, this is one of the most famous tracks in The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. High atop this island's peak lives the spirit of the skies, a great dragon by the name of Valoo. Once again, just gonna save a state really quick, in case of crashing. You must go see the dragon and request from him a jewel called Din's Pearl. Ask the people of the Rito tribe who inhabit this island about how to see the dragon. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait just a moment. This is the Wind Waker. Ta-da! Ladies and gentlemen, this is the item that the game has its name based off of. It is a Conductors Baton with the power to control the winds, similar to the Ocarina of Time, which was an ocarina that was able to control a bunch of things. So, first conduct in 3/4 time. Do not touch the directional pad. Try only matching the rhythm by tilting the C-stick. Now, I'm not entirely sure how this will work on the Wii U. I'm pretty sure it'll be the same thing, but... let's see. Oh, okay, that's it. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I failed you. The very first time I have to use the Wind Waker ever, and I failed the song. Very nice, that was splendid. Next is 4/4 time. Hold the directional pad left, and then change the rhythm, then use the C-stick. So basically the way the Wind Waker works, you can conduct in 3/4, 4/4, or 6/4 time, using the directional pad. This is 3, this is 4, and this is 6. And you can play different kinds of tunes based on that, so... It's pretty basic. The Wind Waker is an extremely handy tool that is obviously essential to the game based on the name. That was not bad for your first time using the Wind Waker. Not bad at all. Secretly, he doesn't know that I've been playing this game for years and years and years, and it's not actually my first time. You received the legendary Wind Waker. By using this magical Conductor's Baton, you can borrow the power of the gods. Set it to Y, Z, or X and use it by pressing whatever button you set it to. To conduct, use C to choose the notes. Don't tilt... Okay, yeah, I already told you this. Blah, 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 blah. Great. Now let's take a look here. Isn't it wonderful? It really is. Now, quickly, before I go on, you don't have to do this. You will have to eventually, so I say why not tackle it now. That's kind of my mentality when it comes to this game. Over here, if we swim out into this little perch behind the island, you'll notice there appears to be a Wind Waker song. Isn't that what that looks like? And this one's broken. So let's see what happens if we take out our Wind Waker right here. Looks like it's going to teach us a song. So we'll play that and see what happens. You learn the Wind's Requiem. Ooh, fancy. What? Yep, that's a mighty nice breeze. The name's Zephos. I'm the god of the winds. So, you're the new Wind Waker, are you? Great, great. For a beginner, you've got a nice wind sense about you. I like you, kid. That tune you just picked up, it gives you the power to control over the direction the wind blows. Depending on how it is used, the wind can be a good thing or a very bad thing. You want an example of it being a bad thing, then you should see my brother. It saddens me to say that my brother Cyclos is miffed about his monument here being broken, and now he spends his time creating cyclones to torment people with. So, if you ever encounter any cyclones at sea, chastise my brother for me, will you? And that is my request for you. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I was just as confused at that as you were when I first saw this. But we just came here, we learned a song on the Wind Waker, then a giant sky frog named Zephos told us that he has a big bad brother who's going to try and murder us with hurricanes. Yay! Okay. So now that we know that, that's just like some part of the story, we can move on to this island. And as the King of Red Lions told us, we have to go all the way up there to the top of the... Oh, you can't even see it because of the smoke. We have to go all the way to the top of Dragon Roost Island to talk to the Great Dragon Valoo. And he will tell us, or hopefully he will give us the pearl. So let's go do that. Ooh, some money. And if you'll take a look up here, we got a little bit more money inside that chest, which is a little bit tricky to get to. You just see the bombs on the wall there. I think this is the first time you'll see bomb plants. Now, these bombs aren't actual bombs. They're actually just explosive fruit. I'm just gonna call them bombs anyways. But basically, it's a bomb. It has a relatively short fuse, but it doesn't change the fact that it is. Now, let's some pretty simple stuff right here. Just gotta break through this. Let's hope I don't do it wrong. Oh, that was easy. I actually played this with Kyle and Casper at their sleepover, and it was a lot of fun, but they had some issues with this rock part, which is pretty funny, if I do say so myself. Now, let's continue on here. Oh, I love this music. It's really good. I don't know what it is about it. It's got a nice feel. So peaceful. This game really does bring back memories, and I feel like it would bring back a bit more had I not played this recently at that sleepover that I mentioned. So when I do get past where we were, then it'll be a lot more nostalgic for me, and I think I'll really appreciate it, even more so than I am now. But I really hope to bring you guys the same experience that I had when I was a kid, especially if you're younger. Hopefully I can take you on the same adventure that this game took me on. Alright, now you can break this and pull it like that. So you have a shortcut now. You don't have to go all the way up this stupid thing. You can just climb these like this. 1 and 2. And quickly before we go on, I'm going to save the game. Now that all the rocks are broken and we have that little shortcut, let's continue on. Oh, look, who do we have here? Does that guy look familiar? If I look at you with the telescope, are you going to fly in the sky and start attacking something? Maybe? Nope. DRL? DRL, is that you? It is. I'm pleased to see you're okay. I must say, you've traveled far for one with no wings. And your sister, is she... Ah, that was too soon, man, too soon. Did you see Link's face? He was so upset. Is that so? Well, don't worry too much. I'm sure she'll hang in there. I have an idea, DRL. Would you like to meet our chieftain? I've told my people here about you, and all of us Rito are very concerned. I'm certain the chieftain will befriend you and lend you the aid of our Airy? I've never seen that word before. It's settled then. I'll fly on ahead and let everyone know you're coming. Come inside, DRL. I'll be waiting. See you later. Bye! Okay. Alright, so he is up there. And if we want to follow him, we're just going to have to walk right up this little pathway up here. If you don't have the most incredible spatial sense, that looks familiar. That's where we are. We're up here in relation to that. Now, let's go inside. We're basically inside the mountain now. And look at that. Bird people. And they're all male people, too. I guess they are the most fitted since they have wings. Well, have you discovered the cause of the Great Falu's anger? Hey, Link. Don't interrupt them. Ah, so you're DRL, are you? Quill has told me all about you. A troubling tale indeed. I insist that you let us know if there's anything we can do to help you. We shall do everything in our power to assist you. However, in the meantime, we have a problem of our own to deal with. When you arrived on the island, did you notice the raging dragon perched atop the mountain? As you can see, we of the Rito tribe are profoundly connected to the sky. We make our livings on the airways. We do so by the graces of the sky spirit Valu. When a Rito reaches adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of Dragon Roost to receive a scale from the Great Dragon. It is the scale that enables the Rito to grow his or her wings. Recently, however, the one gentle Valu has grown violent and unpredictable. Sadly, we can no longer approach him. If this continues, the fledglings who are of age will never be able to receive the scales from Valu on Dragon Roost. They will remain wingless, and in time our very way of life will be threatened. As chieftain of the Rito, my first responsibility is to solve this problem. My apologies, but I must ask you to wait for our assistance until this is done. Will you do so? Aw, Link is so happy. Chieftain, what do you think of consulting DRL with regards to your son, Prince Kamali? As you can see, DRL is a gallant young lad. Oh, I thank you, sir. I feel certain that Prince Kamali would open his heart up to him and speak freely of his fears and worries. That may be. Let me be direct. My son Kamali is of the age to earn his wings, yet he is weak in some ways and light of the current situation. He may just give up on ever getting them. What say you? Will you share some of your courage with my son? Hell nah! Will you meet with my son? Nah! Come on, Link. No, don't be a wimp. Don't get yourself in family issues. Just go do so. I thank you. We shall do our best to solve our problem as quickly as possible so that we may better help you with yours. I have something I wish to give you for my son. A young girl named Medley is holding it for me. Would you find her and take it? I am counting on you. Here, dear L, take this with you. Who knows, it might come in handy. You got the delivery bag! Finely crafted bags like this are used by retail postmen everywhere. With so many pockets, it can hold many items. Selected on the items, blah 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 blah. You should find Medley in one of the upper rooms. Leave the Great Valoo to us. In the meanwhile, do your best to aid Prince Kamali. Alright, so we came to the island to go and talk to Valoo, but it looks like our first order of business is actually going to be not that. We're gonna have to deal with some family issues of the chieftain of the Rito tribe. And for those of you who are interested in Zelda lore, it is thought that the Zora, which are the fish people, were actually, they evolved into these bird people, which is quite odd considering the whole world got flooded and they got the short end of the stick. Being sea people transformed into flying people so they can't enjoy the waters. Wow, you really do have green clothes and a strange shaped hat. You're DRL, aren't you? Oh, me? I'm an attendant to the Great Sky Spirit Valoo. My name's Medley. Well, to tell the truth, I'm not an attendant quite yet. I'm actually still studying to be one. Oh, what am I thinking? Here. This is from the chieftain. DRL, he wants you to give this to Prince Kamali. You accepted Father's letter. It is a letter addressed from father to son, and you're intervening because you have to get involved with family issues that aren't your problem, so have fun, sucker. No, I don't want to do it. The room way in the back on the first floor is Prince Kamali's room. You have to go down a couple steps to get there. When you meet Prince Kamali, please don't get offended by his manner. He has no bad intentions, I promise. By the way, listen, DRL. I have a small favor I'd like to ask of you. Yes? Go on. Could you please come to the entrance of Dragon Roost Cavern later? I'll explain everything then. Yes! I got a date with Medley! Yeah! But I gotta deal with family issues first. God damn it. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Now, looks like we have a mail bag. There's the letter. Alright. So, let's find out where this little rascal is. Why he's being all pushy with his family. I don't want to talk to you. Your door is really creepy. Those are some gums. Those are some very interesting gums on your door. Alright, are you in here? Playing TF2 on your laptop? Oh, hey, look, there you are. Studying that ball. Oh, it's the pearl. Huh? Who are you supposed to be? Excuse me? I have a letter for you. Take it. A letter? From my father? Oh, sure, telling me to be brave is easy enough for him. It's not like he's the one who went through that horrible experience. It's not like he still has to go get a skill from the Great Valoo. You're in this letter too, you know. Poking your nose in other people's business. I know, man, I don't even want to be in it. Also, how am I in the letter? I thought it was written before I was intervened. You're nosy, aren't you? Sorry, but I really don't feel like going to see Valoo right now. I mean, how am I supposed to get the scale from him when he's so upset? What are you trying to say, that you can calm Valoo down? Psh, that's a big fat lie. It's easy for you to say, you can do anything. Bragging doesn't cost a thing. I'll tell you what, if you can find me someone who can get past the obstacles on Dragon Roost to get to Valoo, then I'll listen to anything you say. Why don't you stop being a whiny bitch and just give me the pearl? How about that? And then I leave you, and then your family issues can be resolved by someone else. Okay? Hand it over. What? Oh, this? Oh, I can't read. It's strange. Holding this calms me down. I forget all the bad things. It's so pretty, isn't it? It's called Din's Pearl. My grandma gave it to me. My grandma used to be Valu's attendant. She was the only person on the island who understood Valu's language. Oh, Grandma, if she were here, she'd know how to calm Valu down. I just know it. But my father and the rest, no matter how hard they try, they'll fail. I know it. No one else can calm Valu down. It's impossible. What is it, huh? Listen, you can stare at it all you want, but I'm not giving this to you. This is my treasure, you understand? I'm not gonna hand it over just to some do-nothing guy, am I? Wow, you asshole. I was actually feeling a little bit of sympathy for him there at the beginning. With the loss of his grandma, the only person who could help him, you know, relate with Valu. And his family seems to not understand him. I was actually feeling kind of bad that I needed that pearl from him. Now he's calling me a do-nothing kind of guy? Excuse me? Are you kidding me? That kind of attitude ain't gonna get you nowhere. Let's just quick save here. But come on, man. You don't just insult me like that and then, you know, don't take it a step too far. Oh, look, there's Medley. Let's go on a date, baby. Hey, you actually came. I'm really sorry for bringing you to such a dangerous place. I had to. I wouldn't have asked if I didn't need help desperately. You see this place? There used to be a spring here surrounded by a beautiful pond. It was peaceful and lovely. But then the great Valu, he became so angry and... in his rage, he shook the mountain and this boulder crashed down, plunging the spring. As you can see the result. Oh, but where is my mind? Tell me, how is Prince Kamali? Oh, that doesn't sound right. Not at all. I may be partially to blame you may be partially to blame for the... Oh, what the hell am I doing? Okay, I don't even know. See, Prince Kamali's grandmother was Great Valu's former attendant. I know, I read this. He already told me. I don't need to listen to you tell me. Let's get on with the date, please. I don't want to talk to you. Just, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Dear El, I'm sorry to ask this, but I need your help. I want to go to the small shrine that's near the peak of Dragon Roost, but that ledge over there is so high. If I could get some wind under my wings, I'm sure I could get up there. So, will you help me? Yeah. Whew, thank you so much. Okay, pick me up. What time, baby? Then face the ledge and toss me. Oh, okay. The atmospheric currents are really messed up, so pay close attention to the direction of the wind. Alright, I'm ready. Don't hold back now. Throw me as hard as you can. Alright then, whatever you say. I'll just, you know, there, right into the wall. How's that? Feeling better? A little bit dizzy? That's okay. Okay, that didn't exactly work. Let's use the wind and throw me up to that ledge. Are you saying I'm a bad toss? Alright then. Let's see. Go up here. Now, as you can see by the particle effects, you can kind of tell the wind's direction. So if we want to get her up to that ledge, we kind of have to wait till the wind's going in the right direction. Or we can use the Wind Waker, but I'm too lazy. So let's just wait for it. There we go. Oh, thank you. I think now I'll be able to climb Dragon Roost and meet with the Great Valu. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I may just be an apprentice attendant, but I can understand some of the Great Valu's language. I'm not exactly bursting with confidence, but... Look, if anything happens to me, please look after Prince Kamali. This is all I have to give you. I know it's not much, but please take it. Oh yeah, piece of trash! But actually, any of you who've played Zelda games, bottles are like the most excellent thing ever. Oh, and please don't tell anyone that I'm climbing Dragon Roost. It'll be our secret, okay? Well, good luck to both of us. Oh, damn girl, you are so dead. Let's just get this bottle up here. So, it's not really heavily implied, but you're supposed to go after her immediately after she goes up, because you're supposed to think, okay, she's a big failure, she'll never make it. Now, you filled your bottle with some water. Try pouring it on something that looks dry and withered. Emphasis on dry and withered. Now let's go up here and look for something dry and withered that we can pour our water on. And then let's see what to do from there. Oh, look, how convenient. Right here we just happen to have some dry and withered little thingies right here. What could this possibly be? Who knows? Oh, what do you know? It's a bomb plant. Great. Now, let's unplunge this. Hey, I did it. And what did we have here? It's filling up pretty quickly. Uh-oh. Is that good? Are we gonna flood the entire place? Dun dun dun! Oh man, I just realized. The water obviously doesn't flood the entire place, right? It's still stuck there. But if it actually did keep going, and it went all the way up here, it would go down this tunnel and start flooding the entire mailroom. That would be actually hilarious. That would have been good. Anyways, let's swim across this little gap right here and see what we have here. Now, I'm sure Medley had a pretty easy time getting through here, considering she has wings and she could just hop across with a hop, skip, and a jump. But we can try playing some b-ball. Magic Johnson, let's go. I don't actually watch basketball. Wait, did I say baseball? I'm actually stupid. Okay. I don't actually watch basketball, so I don't know anything about players, so don't quote me, like if you think Magic Johnson sucks or whatever. But all I know is I just got 2-0, so let's go. Continuing on here, and into Dragon Roost Cavern. Dun dun dun.